AITA for banning my SIL from my house for shoving my dog. I had a VA as a teenager that made me disabled. After my second concussion, my doctor recommended I get a service dog, and I got Roxy. The primary thing I've trained to help me with is fainting and mobility assistance. Before I faint, she'll rear up and rest her paws on me. While tugging or barking is a more common signal, this is the one that works best for me. You'll always notice it and it isn't disruptive in quiet environments, like a theater or a library. Roxy, for the record, is a most good girl who has been explicitly invited to come back as often as she wants. By some of the grumpiest NY farmers and shopkeepers I know. I've never had a single complaint about her behavior. I was hosting my family when Roxy alerted. This should have been nothing, but my sister-in-law was in the room and she freaked out. She pulled her off me with a hand on her collar and was laughing and scolding her about how she was so bad and spoiled and had to learn she can't jump up on people. I get down and faint. When I come to, I go to my sister-in-law and start telling her never to drag a dog by the collar, that this is Roxy's house and not hers, that I decide what my dog can and can't do to me, and that she's a service dog who was actively doing her job when she started grabbing at her. Now, my SIL apparently didn't know she was a service dog. That's understandable. I don't use her vest unless we're going out somewhere outside of our very small town. She's a fluffy farm dog and I can't imagine it's very comfortable for her. She does, however, act like a service dog. When she's on duty she's always pinned to my side, she's very alert to her surroundings, etc. But a SIL doesn't spend enough time around service dogs to notice that sort of cue. I get it. She insisted that this wasn't appropriate service dog training, that I just didn't want to admit my dog was spoiled and needed to set boundaries with her, and that no dog should ever jump all over someone no matter what. She all but accused me of lying about needing my dog. She's so cute and I understand that, but you really can't keep letting her do anything and bringing her anywhere just because you insist she's a service dog. I asked her to promise she would never scold my dog again nor interfere with her doing her job. She rolled her eyes and dodged the question. I told her to enjoy the rest of the night and never step foot in my house again. My husband was out, and I definitely should have consulted him first, but he was 100% in agreement as soon as I mentioned she pulled Roxy by the collar. She's a pretty big / fluffy dog, she's got a strong neck, it was unlikely to do any real damage, but it's the principle of not letting people do things that could seriously injure her. The other problem is, I'm the primary host of the family, so this effectively bans my SIL and possibly my brother from most family events and holidays.